Hello again, my name is Rodney Reynolds and welcome to another video review. Today I'll be looking at the ECS P4S5A DX motherboard. What is included in this package is a couple of cables, a floppy cable as well as one ATA133 cable. You also get the manual as well as some software and drivers and the motherboard. This product is based upon the SIS645 DX chipset, and it's a socket 478 for the Pentium 4 CPU. Now let me just go over some of the key features on this particular product. Right here is where the CPU would be installed. You also have two different memory options on this board. You can use DDR memory or SDR memory. You can have up to 2 gigabytes of either. You cannot combine them. You cannot have SDR and DDR. This is a good option because for those people who do not want to have to go out and buy the DDR memory, if they're upgrading, they can just use their SDR memory that they possibly have right now. Of course, the performance is going to be a little different between the SDR and the DDR, and it will be much better to have the DDR memory. Right here we have the two IDE controllers, the floppy controller, as well as 5 PCI slots, 1 AGP. We also have one power connection, and we have 2 fan headers, one right here and right here. This board has a connection for a PS2 mouse as well as a PS2 keyboard. You also have a LAN port right here, 2 USB ports, a parallel port, 2 serial ports, a game or MIDI port, and connections right here for the speakers as well as a mic. And the audio that's on this is 4-channel audio. To test the performance of this motherboard, I will be using a program called Software Sandra. I'll be doing 3 benchmarks, a CPU benchmark, a CPU multimedia benchmark, as well as a memory benchmark. The first result is the CPU, a score of 4,385. Also, the CPU multimedia result is 8,824, and the memory result is 1,887. Using a Pentium 4 2.26 GHz, not overclocked, as well as an EVGA GeForce 4 TI 4600 video card, I will be doing a few tests and using the following benchmark programs: 3D Mark 2001 2nd edition, Comanche 4 demo, Quake 3 Arena, and finally the XS Mark. The 3D Mark 2001 2nd edition result is 10,411. In Quake 3 Arena, these are the following settings I will be using: a video mode of 1280 by 1024, the color depth is at 32-bit, the geometric detail is high, the texture detail is at max, the texture quality is 32-bit, and the texture filter is trilinear. And the result is 173.3 frames per second. These are the settings that I will be using for the Comanche 4 demo: a screen resolution of 1280 by 1024, a bit depth of 32-bit, texture compression is checked, I've disabled the VSync, and the hardware shaders are checked. And the result is 41.02 frames per second. Using the XS Mark, I will be using the default settings, but a screen resolution of 1280 by 1024 at 32-bit. And the result is 5,444. Overall, this is a great board if you're looking for a cheap upgrade as well as a board that you want stability from. However, if you're looking to buy a motherboard that's going to have wicked performance and awesome overclocking options, this is not the board to go to. But again, price versus performance, this is a good valued product. Again, my name is Rodney Reynolds, and this has been another video review. Be sure to check back very soon. I will have a brand new one for you then. Also be sure to pop into my website at www.3dgameman.com, and when you're there you can visit my forums. Registration in the forums is completely free. You can go in there, leave your very own suggestions and comments, and find out even more information about all the products which I video review. Until the next time, take care.